Alrighty, friendos, welcome in. So in today's video, we are doing another You Decide game. If you've never watched one of these videos before, basically what we do is we're playing on zero sanity, zero evidence. I'm gonna go inside high school and do all the tests needed to figure out the ghost because we have no evidence. We have to do tests to figure out what ghost it is. So based off of its speed, its appearance, how it reacts to certain items, etc. And then you guys get to decide what ghost it is. I'm not gonna tell you. And then we'll load out of the game, see what ghost it is, and I'll explain why it's that ghost if you maybe didn't notice it was this ghost. So this is a great way to practice whether or not you know the ghost abilities, try to get better at them without actually having to go in there and do it yourself. And we're gonna play in high school. I'm gonna play on a big map today, just because I don't think I've done one of these videos on high school. If I have, I'll just edit this part out. Yeah, so first things first, like what I like to do in all my zero sanity, zero evidence games is I'm gonna go find the breaker, which on high school there's 3 spawns. There's one under these stairs, which is not here. There is another spot underneath the other stairs, which we'll go check now. Also, the ghost has not hunted yet. Yeah. And to know that the ghost is hunting, I'm just gonna listen, and when I hear the front door slam and lock, I know it's hunting. There you go, just like that. Okay, doesn't look like I can hear the ghost. I'm gonna look. Okay, breaker is right here. I think the ghost's upstairs. I'm gonna turn this off. Just so the ghost can't come over here. Okay. Now we're in a better spot because I can hide in these bathrooms. It does come over here. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that was awkward. The hunt ended right when it was about to come out of that classroom. So, there's a little bit of what the ghost sounds like as far as its speed. I'm going to try to find exactly which room it's coming out of. Wait, did you? Oh, no, you did not turn the breaker off. Okay. And then we'll try to get a visual. Oh, okay. Well, I think we found what room it's in. Looks like it is in this room. Okie dokie. Where are the lights for this hallway? Are the lights for this hallway are all the way down there? Wait, I think they're actually... Is there a light switch right here? Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna like stand like right over here because we're gonna hide in these bathrooms whenever we smudge and run. And we'll try to get a visual on it. Also just realized I forgot to put a smudge timer on screen, so I will just tell you how long this smudge has been after it hunts again, because I do have a timer going on my stream deck, but I forgot. Okay, so now we've gotten a little bit of a visual on the ghost. Seen its speed with and without line of sight. Now I'm gonna start setting up some stuff in the room to see if this ghost has any other noticeable behaviors. So I gotta go out to the van and get that stuff. Please hold. Okay, so I'm going back inside with a crucifix, salt, and a candle. Alright, it has been over 90 seconds, but under 3 minutes since I smudged it and it just hunted. Okay, hunt is over. I'm gonna try to get this stuff into the classroom. No, I really kind of need 2 crucifixes to properly protect this room, but I don't have enough hands to grab 2 crucifixes, so we'll set this up now. I'm gonna put this salt kind of around the room. I could definitely use some more salt up here just to be thorough. And I'm gonna try to set up some more stuff in the room before we do any more speed or looping tests. Okay, so I'm going back in with another crucifix, salt, and a candle. Oh, yes, hello? So I'm gonna put one crucifix like here, and then maybe one over here. I don't think that's fully covering the room, but it's covering it enough that hopefully... Okay, and I did step in that salt, so I'm not even gonna put down any more salt. So we do have a footsie print right there. So let's get these lit. Okay, there's an air ball. Ghost event. Thank you very much. Alright. Well, this isn't good. So the ghost just started hunting, like, right outside the classroom. That was sketchy. Yeah, I wonder if you can hide behind this chair. No, I don't think so. Oh, that's so annoying. It, like, just dodged the crucifixes. I'm gonna move them around a little bit more. There's, like, more over here. It is so hard to cover this whole room with a crucifix. This is not a hiding spot, by the way. This is like a sit here and hope and pray that the ghost doesn't come into this room. Good of hiding spot, but we got really lucky that it didn't come back into the classroom. Okay, I need to get down the stairs. We're gonna grab a couple more things. I think I'm gonna grab a smudge stick, and a parabolic mic, and then maybe a video camera. Okay, let me just get some lights on really quick so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Also, I'm gonna grab my lighter just to be safe. Oh, this light. Oh, turn on. Okay. So, okay, it looks like... Okay, well, that was interesting. It does look like it's fully used, this candle. Or, sorry. I used a crucifix with a candle lit. Also, it turned on this light right there. Like, I did not turn this on, the ghost turned that on. Okay. Let me grab the video camera. We'll do a little look-sees aroundsies in here. Assuming this is still the ghost room. Alright. I don't think I'm seeing any orbs. I'll just double check in this hallway. Just to be extra sure. Okay. Now I also want to try to loop the ghost again so you can maybe get a better visual. I'm not sure if we got a super good visual before. I think what I'm gonna, for that, I'm gonna actually try to take it over here. I think there's actually a hiding spot in this classroom, and I've never really tried to, oh no, it's not this classroom that I'm thinking of. Is it this one? Okay, here we go. So I might try to bring it over here and loop it around this desk. I don't know how many loops I can get out of it though, but we'll see. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, okay, that was weird. Okay. I forgot to put this much timer up, I'm sorry. I'll just tell you again when it hunts. Okie dokie. So it has fully used all the crucifixes in here. Now we're gonna see where the parabolic mic and see what kind of responses we can get. Alright, it's been about 90 seconds on the smudge stick. Okay, so that was, yeah, just a little over 90 seconds on that smudge. Alright, so there's one more test that I can do just to rule out maybe one more ghost, but actually, based off of what we've seen so far, you actually should be able to tell what ghost it is. But we'll do one more test. I need to go get a smudge stick though. Okay. I'm gonna try to run down to the van, get a smudge stick, and we'll do one more test. I didn't even get a chance to go up there and grab my lighter. So we are just gonna go hide until this hunt's over. Oh my god, that hunt ended like right outside my bathroom stall and I was not holding the door shut. That could have almost been very bad. Okay. Also, I apologize if you can hear my doggo growling in the background. He is doing the growlies. Okay, so I'm trying to think about where I want to do this test. I gotta find somewhere that's close enough. Oh, okay, I guess we're just gonna wing it. Ghosty, come here. Ghosty. 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 Ghosty, come here. Ghosty, ghosty, ghosty. Okay. So this hopefully should work. Ghosty, come here. Ghosty, ghosty, ghosty. Ghosty, ghosty, ghosty. Ghosty, ghosty. Ghosty, ghosty, ghosty. 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 Yoo-hoo. Ghosty. Okay, well that happened, but I'm gonna be honest, big maps, it can be a little hard to do this test where I'm trying to like aggro the ghost over to me because you actually have to be pretty close. I think within like 6-7 meters to be able to actually attract the ghost. So I need to find a spot that's a little bit closer to do this. It's just all these spots. Can I fit under here? No, that would be crazy. All of these spots don't have very good hiding spots, unfortunately. Trying to think about where to do this. Maybe just try to bring it over here. Ghosty! Ghosty, ghosty, ghosty. Ghosty. There we go, ghosty. Ghosty. Okay. See, because before, it didn't like really look like it was coming over here. Which we kind of did this test earlier too in the classroom, but I just wanted to double check. I do not really enjoy that you are coming this close to my bathroom stall. Okay, so I do believe we've done every test we can to figure out this ghost type. Now, I haven't sat here with a paramic for 10 years, but I don't think that is necessary. And when we load out and see what ghost it is, I'll tell you why. But you should have everything you need to figure out what this ghost is. So let's load out. Actually, we're going to go back to the van and give you a few seconds to look at the journal, think about who it could be, and then we'll load out and see what ghost it is. Alright, here's a journal for you to peep at and cross off ghosts or pick your ghost. let's go and load out and see if you're right. The ghost was indeed a Yurei. And if you're wondering why it was a Yurei, there was a couple signs. There was one point when we were by the room that it fully shut a door, and then you heard like a door slamming noise. Okay, so it looks like. Okay, well that was interesting. That was our first sign that this was a Yurei. Second sign was that Yureis are actually able. I learned this very recently. I didn't know this. They're capable of doing like a double door touch. All right, it's been about 90 seconds on the smudge stick. Sorry, let me skip this. We also hit level 14,000 this game. Woo! I always do this. I always record videos right when I'm about to hit a certain level. So you guys got to hit level 14,000 with me. Congratulations. Thank you. So yeah, the Yurei you'll hear like a ghost touch a door twice in quick succession. And at first I was like, wait, is this like a twin ability? Because twins are capable of touching, like interacting with two different things in different areas. But no, this is actually a Yurei ability. And we were able to rule out a lot of other ghosts because this ghost was normal speed. So we could rule out any ghost that has like a speed doozy what's it. So no Jin, no Revenant, no Raiju, no Moroi, no Dio, no Hantu, no Twins, no Thay. Its blink was very normal. So we could rule out Oni and Phantom. Never shapeshifted while we were looking at it. So not no Bake. No orbs. So it wasn't a mimic. This was a little tough because it never changed its favorite room. That's usually the main tell for Goryo on Zero Evidence. But we saw the Yurei ability. That's why I didn't be like, is this possibly a Goryo? Wasn't an Onryo because it used a crucifix for a violet candle. Not a Myling because we were very easily able to hear the footsteps before our flashlight started flickering at all. Not a Yokai because it found us relatively easily. Not a Demon because it never hunted under 90 seconds after we smudged it. And also there was one point when it hunted right outside the classroom, and it was like just outside the 3-meter range of the crucifix, but definitely within the 5-meter range of the crucifix for a demon, because remember, demons have an increased range on the crucifix of 5 meters instead of 3 meters. We knew it wasn't a mare because it turned on the light in the classroom. We knew it wasn't a spirit because it hunted under 3 minutes after he smudged it. Wasn't a shade. Well, this was a little tough. I actually almost wanted to go with shade until I saw the Yurei ability. So I think for shade we could have crossed this off because I'm pretty sure it used some crucifixes while we were in the same room as us. And maybe even hunted while we were in the same room as us. So I crossed off shade. Not a wraith because except in the salts. Poltergeist on high school is actually very hard to tell because there aren't a lot of throwable things in the classrooms, which is, I hope, something that they patch soon. But again, I ruled out Poltergeist because I saw the Yurei ability. And same thing with Banshee. I mean, I could have sat there with a paramedic for an hour and not heard the Banshee scream and ruled out Banshee. But a lot of times I'll rule out a lot of the obvious ghosts and then keep an eye out for maybe a ghost using its ability. So when I saw the Yurei use its ability, I was able to rule out some of these ghosts that I was kind of on the fence of. So if you weren't familiar with how we got to Yurei or maybe why I was able to rule out some ghosts, that was kind of the thought process about that. So let's go and hop into another map and we'll do it again. Okay, so now we are on Maple Lodge campsite. Let's see what kind of ghosts we're gonna get. But got Breaker right here. We love that. Alright, Breaker's on. Now we just gotta find our ghosty friend. Ooh, okay. It just turned that light on over there. I've not been over there yet. I've not turned that light on. Oh! Also just touched this tent door? Question mark. Wait, how did you turn that light on? Way over here. Maybe it didn't touch a tent over here. Sure as heck sounded like it though, right? Okay, something from over there. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so I wasn't actually able to set a smudge timer for that hunt because I got a phone call right as I got into this tent. So I'm not sure when it hunted after that smudge, but we will try to get out and leave and smudge it again. Maybe try to get another visual on it as well. So can I leave? Looks like you're hunting. Okay. Now we can go get a smudge and get a better look at it. Wow, it wasted no time. Okay. Okay. I do have a smudge timer set this time. Okay, so now I'm gonna go get some stuff to better test what this ghost could be. I think it's hunting from that white tent in front of the fire pit. I could be wrong. That's where we're gonna set up. Oh, so maybe it's more at the fire pit? I'm not really sure where to put these crucifixes. One of the problems with the bigger maps, it's sort of hard to pinpoint how to properly like attack the it looks like it's doing its most active around the fire pit, so maybe that's its ghost room. I'm going to get another candle, I think a smudge stick, and then some salt. Okay, so I got one candle here and then one candle on that crucifix. Go and light the fire. Try to go grab the salt. It has not hunted yet. It's been almost 2.5 minutes. Okay, it is hunting now. It's been about 2.5 minutes. It's a shame. It looks like it might probably dodge those crucifixes. Okay, the hunt is over. I'm gonna try again to get the salt on. Okay, I think it just turned a burner on in this white tent, so that might be like, so initially I thought it was in here. I think that might be its favorite room. It's very roamy, which is not great for trying to set up crucifixes. So we'll put like one crucifix here with a candle. So where's the crucifix? Right here. Okay, and then we'll put one maybe like just outside this area. This might be really hard to pinpoint its location as far as setting up crucifixes. Okay. A little bit closer to the candle. There we go. Let me get the salt. Alright, let me turn this off because that is, holy cows out loud. Alright, I'm gonna put some salt around. It's actually, I can definitely go grab some more things. There's one other test I want to do. That's gonna seem a little weird, but trust the process. Some of you may know what I'm trying to accomplish with this next test. I'm gonna flick this light switch to see if it's hunting, and it's not. So I was able to turn the light on and off. So let me go ahead. Oh, okay. It is hunting. So did you fully go through that crucifix, or did you just ignore it? This is actually how I like to navigate this map, is if like the ghost hunts and I'm not near a hiding spot, I just kind of like loop around this big section of tents, and you can usually like get away from the ghost pretty easy, and then maybe slide into like this tent or another one close by. And then since I know the ghost is nowhere near me, I can like peek open this tent to see when those lights go off to know when it's done hunting. Okay, so lights are off. That means it is done hunting. So, oh, okay. It's a ghost event. Please don't break my light. Okay. It didn't break the light. So why? You're just dodging my crucifixes. That's exceptionally annoying. All right, we were trying to go get some more things, weren't we? Okay, so I'm going back in. I brought another thing of salt and a paramake. I'm actually gonna go put dots over in the area. I'm not looking for dots as evidence. I'm just looking to see how the ghost reacts around the dots. So maybe I'll just put them. It does seem to go by here. So I'm just gonna put this here. Okay, you are hunting from that tent. Can I get away from you? I don't think I can. Maybe I'm gonna have to smudge it. Okay. I'm going to sit on their smudge timer and I'll tell you when it hunts again. Okay. So, if you guys may or may not have noticed, there is a little something special about its speed. So, I think I'm gonna give up on the candle, crucifix, and salt endeavor, just because that's gonna be, I feel like it's a waste of time. I'm gonna do a couple other tests to pinpoint which of the speedy ghosts it could possibly be, though. So, I have one last smudge stick to do this test. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the breaker and then see what happens to its speed after that. Okay. Breaker is off. And I guess I could move some of this stuff over to the white tent. Okay, that's a ghost event. I have an extra thing. Is this my one thing of salt, or did I bring the extra thing in? Okay, no, that salt is empty. So yeah, I might try to move a crucifix over to this white tent. Although this guy is just like super roamy. So it is so hard to pinpoint where exactly it's hunting from. Okay, so it has been over 2 minutes since I last smudged it. Okay, maybe we'll put one. Yeah, it does seem to be touching this tent door. Okay, so it used a crucifix. It's been a little over 2 minutes. So it did use the crucifix by the lit candle. Okay, I may also put... Hopefully it hunts out of this room. If it does, we'll go over here. See what happens to its speed. Then go from there. Or maybe this next hunt we'll just listen to its speed without any line of sight and see what happens. Okay, so that speed was without any line of sight. So now we're gonna try to get, if I can remember where I put my flashlight. I guess it doesn't really matter, but it would be nice to see. Oh, I threw it down over here. I have my flashlight on me, just kidding. Okay, so now we're gonna try to, there's my ball. Now we're gonna see what the ghost is like whenever we do get line of sight. And I'll go ahead and I'll pick this up. Actually, I should probably also turn off my flashlight so my flashlight is not affecting the speed at all. And I'll hold a candle so we can maybe kind of see what we're doing. Okay, it's hunting. Okay, so I do believe after these tests, you should have all the information you need to figure out what kind of ghost you're dealing with. But if the tests weren't clear enough, definitely let me know in the comments below and I'll try harder next time. But I'm gonna hop outside the map, or just outside the gate, I should say, and I'm gonna pop up the journal. So I'm gonna pop open the journal and I'm gonna let you all, remember spirit's just always selected. So I don't think it's a spirit, that's just, it was selected. I'll let you take a peep at this so you can kind of guess what you think it might be. Alrighty, let's go and load out and see if you are right. The ghost was indeed a Raiju. So the reason we knew it was a Raiju, actually noticed this from the first hunt, is that, so Raijus, if you don't know, they get faster around powered electrical equipment. And the first time I encountered the ghost, when it got close to me, it got a little bit of a speed up because it got within range of my flashlight to get the speed boost. But at that point I was like, could this possibly be a Jinn? Maybe it's just getting like, you know, close enough to get line of sight speed. So that's why I went forward with the turning off the breaker to see if it still was getting the speed boost with the breaker off. Because remember, Jinns, they get like a little bit of a speed boost when they see you if the breaker is powered on. Then you can do like a reverse test and turn off the breaker and see if they still get fast. So that's why I turned off the breaker, had electrical equipment out, took away the electrical equipment, and then just kind of paid attention to its speed. But if you want to see how I went through all the other deductions to figure out what ghost it could or couldn't have been, so I knew it wasn't a spirit because it hunted under 3 minutes after he smudged it. Demon, the crucifixes weren't really doing anything, and like I mentioned in the previous game, the crucifixes have a bigger range on demons, so it probably should have prevented the hunt with where they were. But also it never hunted under 90 seconds after we smudged it, so I was able to roll off demon. At the very beginning of the game, the ghost turned on a light, which mares are not able to turn on lights, so I went ahead and rolled out mare. Poltergeist, whenever I was hunting, it really didn't seem like it was throwing enough stuff, so I did mentally roll out poltergeist. I never actually did a yokai test because I kind of noticed a speed significance with this ghost, so I didn't go forward with that test. I do apologize if you wish I would have done that. It wasn't a myling. We could very clearly hear its footsteps before my flashlight started flickering, which actually with the Raijus, sometimes that can be a little bit confusing because Raijus disrupt electrical equipment from farther away. So sometimes you may be thinking like a Raiju is a myling because of that, because they're affecting electrical equipment from farther away. So you're like, wait, I'm hearing the footsteps, right? My flashlight starts blinking. With Raijus, your flashlight starts blinking when the ghost is farther away. Like they can disrupt the flashlight from farther away than other ghosts. So, but it's easier with Raijus because if you aren't sure, if you're like, wait, could this possibly be a Raiju? I think it's a myling. You can just put like dots down the ground and see if it gets faster around dots. Without electrical equipment, this ghost was normal speed. So I went ahead and rolled out all the other fast or slow ghosts. So no twins, no Fae. I didn't actually check for orbs, which I probably should have done, but it was consistently like acting like a Raiju throughout the whole game, so I didn't check for orbs. I do apologize for that. As far as its blink looked very normal to me, so I went ahead and rolled out Phantom and Oni. I never saw it shapeshift, so I rolled out Obake. We saw it use a crucifix with the candle still lit, so I rolled out Onryo. Yurei, it's honestly very difficult to tell Yurei on the camp maps because of the tent doors. Like with the Yurei you saw in the previous game, we always pay attention. The doors were the giveaway with the Yurei. So on the camp maps, it's kind of hard to tell, but I knew it was like a Raiju or a Jin, so I mentally ruled that out. I don't think it ever stepped in any salt, or did it? Either way, I knew it was a Jin or Raiju, so that's why I was able to rule out Wraith, Banshee, Shade, Goryo, and Yokai. So sometimes with doing no evidence runs, if you notice a certain behavior that it's doing, maybe it is, you know, has a certain speed significance in certain situations, you can go ahead and rule out any ghost that is just generally normal, or that is normal speed, and then kind of pinpoint it down to all the fast ghosts. Also, if you notice a ghost is like super wandery, like maybe the ghost room is like, say there was the ghost room is the campfire, and you're all the way over at the cabin on Maple Lodge, and all of a sudden the ghost is over there hunting you or throwing things, then you can maybe narrow it down to like Wraith, Phantom, or Banshee, because those are the ghosts that can like wander around and follow you. So that's kind of what I did with the speed significance. So I noticed that it was kind of getting a little bit of speed boost when it got close to me, like when it saw me. So mentally, immediately, I ruled it down to Jin and Raiju, possibly even Mimic. But because I didn't look for orbs, because I had that same behavior throughout the entire game. Probably should look for orbs just to be thorough, but I didn't. I apologize. And then, like I mentioned, I turned off the breaker to see if it was still getting the speed boost, and it did. It was getting the speed boost specifically when it got closer to the dots, so that's how I was able to narrow it down to Raiju. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, drop it a like. If you love it, drop me a sub. But that's all I got for you guys today. Good luck ghost hunting, and I will see you in the next one.